Winter is coming. I need to make some updates to my exhaust muffler stove and get it lit. Good morning, welcome to the shed. My name's Stephen. So today we're going to be doing some updates to my exhaust muffler stove, which I made at the beginning of winter last year. I'll link to the video up here. Yeah, so if you remember, it used to smoke quite badly and fill the whole shed up with smoke. Easiest way to explain it is for me to show you. So let's get over to the stove and I'll show you what we got. So firstly, it is a bit of a tight corner, so I'm sorry about that. So if you remember, this stove is made from an old exhaust muffler that I found in a ditch. The problem I've got is that this central pipe here runs right through the middle of that. So this whole area here just fills up with smoke, but doesn't have anywhere to be drawn away from. So the only way that smoke can exit is through the middle pipe there. There are some vents at the side, but all they do is fill up this gap. So what I've got to do is cut that pipe inside so that the exhaust can go straight up there, and all of this can be used to take away the smoke, basically. I was getting leakage across the front here because there's nowhere for the smoke to go if there's more than the pipe could cope with. So I put this little sort of baffler in there, and that helped, but didn't quite solve the problem. So we're going to open up the back, cut the pipe, and then just make some room there. So let's do that. First thing we've got to do is get it out of the corner. I should say I don't have any welding gear, and I've never ever done any welding, so we're going to have to use a pop rivet method to fix the panel back in. Okay. Okay, so I've marked out where it's going to go. There's a seam running along this side, so I need to leave enough space to be able to fix it back on. I've done about the same this side. That should be enough room for me to get in there and get the pipes out, hopefully. Yeah, got my angle grinder, gloves, safety goggles. Let's do it. Here's a little montage. So cue montage. Okay, that's all the grinding done. Well, the first bit of the grinding done. Goes through wheels. That I need a bigger grinder, I think. It's one of those things where a bigger one is better than a smaller one. Okay, let's have a look, see what we got. There's my steel plate. Okay, so we've got 3 pipes in here. Oh, there is actually some holes in there, so a bit of smoke can get out. Yeah, so that's the main one, which we definitely need to cut, but we need to cut it above there so that these pipes can also take out some smoke. I don't have to take those out. If I can, better, but if not, not the end of the world. How am I going to get in there? That's the biggest problem. Not easy. Okay, we're at the halfway stage of the grinding. A bit of an issue, these discs didn't last very long at all. So I've been out and bought some metal ones, specifically for metal. Hopefully they'll be a bit better. Okay, next stage. I've managed to cut most of the pipes away. Just got the actual main ones to do, which once I've done that, I'll show you properly. Okay, managed to cut the middle section out of the main thing, which actually is the main part of the job in hand. I think I can now get to these two, take them out. It's not pretty, is it? But that doesn't really matter. In fact, it doesn't matter at all, because nobody's going to see it. These discs seem to be a bit better. Looks like they're going to last a bit longer, and they're cutting well. So, good stuff. Okay, so it was a lot better with the new cutters, or new grinding discs. I've cut most of the pipes, the 2 side pipes, all of the main pipe. So there should be plenty of flow now. I've also cut the front off this, so basically everything should shoot up there. Ideally I'd cut it there, but I can't get in enough to this to to do it, but I think that'll do it. Okay, let's fix the back on, set it up and test it. Okay, that's my cover cut. That's just got to be riveted onto there. So I'm going to drill a load of holes in this, then drill through this, which won't be easy, but we can do it. Okay, that's the unit completed. I just used pot rivets around the edges. I didn't put any gun gum in there because I thought it'd just get too messy. I think that's going to be a good enough seal. If I've got any leaks, I'll stick some more rivets in. Okay, let's get it installed. I need a massive tidy up. I need a big cup of coffee, and then we'll fire it up and see how it works. Okay, that's done. Went really well. The riveting seems to work well. I can't really show you because I've installed it now. My camera had run out of battery. So I thought I'll just stick it in place. Okay, so we've got to test it and see if it works. I'll take you over to the corner and you can have a look when we light it for the first time. Fingers crossed. One of the problems of having a small shed is you have to keep clearing up. So you make a mess, you have to clear everything, otherwise you just can't get anywhere. Don't believe that George Clark with his small spaces. That's nonsense. You need big spaces if you want to do stuff. But I get by having a bit of a clear up every hour or so. Okay, the fire is over there. It's in a small space, but should be able to get the camera in there and show me lighting it. Okay, so we're all loaded up. I've also got some nice dry wood now, which last year I didn't have. It's had a whole year to dry out, which is good. Apologies if I'm in the way, but this is the best I can do. Okay. Got a bit of leakage out the back here, so that I will stick some gun gum down there, or even just another rivet if that causes a problem. But at least it shows it's getting some smoke in the chamber. It's been going about 5 minutes now and we're getting some heat. We're also getting some leakage. Don't know if you can see that smoke in there. That's coming out from the door there. So we need to fix that, but I know how to do that. That's not a problem. I put a bit of gun gum on the back, just down that ridge there, just to stop it leaking, and when it cools down I'll put a bit more on there as well. Okay, I'm going to call that a success. After an initial bit of smoke, I've sealed up a couple of bits where it was leaking out the back, and I can do a bit better job when that's not so hot. The front door needs sorting out, but I've got a lovely fire. It's really toasty in here, too warm, don't really need it today, but anyway, had to do it. So now I've got a nice toasty shed. It means I can get on with some of the other projects. So I can finish off the Matheson plane, which you'll see the last video. I've made a start on that, and I've got loads of other things that I need to do, so we can crack on with those during the winter months. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.